Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Real quick, I want to talk today. We're gonna do some experimentation today, guys. Y'all see, I have this 3.6 Pentastar engine. I've already performed the teardown time. Some companies want you to tear it down so you can give an accurate estimate, guys. That's the only way you're gonna be able to give an accurate estimate, unless you tear it down. Take the valve covers off and do a visual inspection and what I have since dubbed the JT field test. Okay, now real quick on the field test. The field test, what we checking for is the presence of a loose rocker arm, a broken rocker arm. Okay, now based off my experience, you can be pretty successful checking those rocker arms if the cam loads are off the rocker arms. Okay, so basically, real simple, real quick. Rotate the engine until the lobes are off of the rocker arms. Then you can feel and try to get a sense of if this rocker arm is coming apart. The main thing that you should not do is to check this with the lobes on the rocker arm, such as this one. Y'all see that? That lobe is about to touch the rocker arm. In fact, it's on it. So this is a bad time to feel this rocker arm to see if it's broken. Now, here's my fail one. See, the lobe is off. You can grab your rocker arm. There shouldn't be that much play. That means this rocker arm has come apart. All right, so visual and the field test can be accomplished by removing the valve cover, what we call a teardown time. Now, guys, let me get on with it. Okay, what I want to do, seems to be a lot of debate in the forums, in the chat rooms, in the streams. Okay, not debate, but well, it could be considered a debate. A lot of people want to know, including I, because I haven't had any luck finding the trash that comes from this. Now, as you can see, this cam lobe is wore out. Okay, there's pieces of it missing. Those little shavings are gone. Okay, now I assume, in fact, I know the rocker arm ate into it. All right, and chewed it up. But the question at hand is, where are those shavings? Okay, all the little pieces that left this lobe, and as well as this rocker arm, because this rocker arm is chewed up, have to go somewhere. So it's inside the engine somewhere, guys, and you really don't want it circulating throughout the oiling system. You want it out. Now, it is the job of the oil filter to capture any trash in the lubricating system, but it doesn't always happen. It do not always happen, guys. So I brought this up in the stream the other day, and I had a buddy, Tom Cook, had a suggestion. He wanted me to now really take a look at these tone wheels on these camshafts. Okay, they are magnetized, so he seemed to think this magnet will draw in those shavings. First of all, they're going to become very fine, according to Tom. Now, you can see these little, I'm not sure what that is. I don't know. I'm not an engineer. Now, I got to replace this camshaft. Well, I'm going to replace it. You really don't have to, guys. Or you do if the center mass of this lobe is wore out. Then, yes, I recommend you replace it. But this lobe is wore out on the edge. But this is not my car. If this was my own personal car, I'd reuse this. But it's a customer car, so I have to do it right. I have to do it right. Okay, they won't let me. I can get in trouble. Now, what else my buddy Tom suggested was take the oil filter off, which I'm gonna do. I always change the oil and filter every time I do a 3.6 Pentastar engine ticking noise, and he wants me to run a magnet through the filter and see if I pick up anything in there. All right. So the thinking goes, what we trying to accomplish here is see, did the oil filter do its job at capturing those little shavings that come off of this. All right. Now I can see some was captured by these magnetic sensors, tone wheels. All right. But I'm gonna grab a socket, take this off, and a magnet, and we're gonna experiment a little bit, guys. All right. So let me go grab a couple tools. I'll be right back. All right, guys, let's get this oil filter off and start this experimentation. Let's get it. All right, guys. So we are completing our experimentation. Okay, this test gonna be. I tend to say. I tend to use the word in, inconclusive. Okay, because I actually think they got their oil change to see if the ticking noise will go away. In fact, that's what I've been told. So I might not find those shavings inside of here, Mr. Tom Cook. I love your suggestions, buddy. Now, uh, yes, they got their oil change right before to see if the ticking noise will go away. So, well, it's first time for everything, guys. It's the first time I've had one of these type of oil filters apart. So, it's nothing more than a paper filter material. All right, I was hoping to see the little shavings, the little powder all over here that should pick up with this, but I didn't get any, and I didn't get any out of here. So I want to say that they had their oil change before they came. Now let's move on to part 2 of Mr. Tom Cook suggestion. That is some more, I think, a better reasoning, or the better. We may find some on here. Now let's get this cover off. Okay, guys. Mr. These magnetic sensors, tone wheels. Okay, yes, they are magnetized. The little fine powdered mist that's around this magnet, or this tone wheel. Some people tend to suggest it is the needle bearing that came apart from this rocker arm. Okay, yes, it will get chewed up, real tiny, fine. You know how when you cutting rotors, the little excessive debris that's falling from the rotors, that's exactly what these will pick up. All right, I have pieces of my face mask right here. Let's wipe right here and see. You can see it, guys. I mean, you typically don't have oil dirt just floating around in the oiling system. Okay, those shavings, some may say, it's the needle bearings from the rock arm. So if you have a rock arm that has come apart, it likely may end up on here. Okay, now the big chunks would tend to probably fall to the oil pan. I have to take the oil pan off also, guys. But I wanted to do this, and I wanted to experiment with this. This is a good point, Mr. Tom Cook. Fine powdered mist, okay, that's been captured by this tone wheel, magnetic tone wheel. Okay, I just want to let's complete this experimentation video. All right, yes, we have come to the conclusion, all of us here in online mechanic tip world, based on inputs received from one Mr. Tom Cook, that these fine little powdered mist could likely be coming from those needle bearing that fell out of the roller bearing inside of the rocker arm. All right, so there it is, guys. I didn't find anything in the filter. I don't know what I did with it, but we all see what's going on now. All right.